wethongo lam nguye ke uLinrick Toto sithi ke ithongo lam asibeka phaa ku-8:36 kwi-social crossover with me Lhoza we-Dem Base sinaye ke uOlethu kaSalayi. Olethu molo.
Hi sis Lhoza.
Unjani?
Ndiyaphila kunjani?
Right man, akhonto. God is good. God is good. And ndifuna nje ke ubulise kubaphulaphuli beKeith ngezi radio.
Molweni baphulaphuli beKeith ngezi ekhaya.
Yayiva sanibethisa. Well masikha usigawule siwarhuqa nje ngenxa yexesha. Oceans economy. Last week we spoke about, in fact sithethile si-define it by doing oceans economy, sathetha ngendidi zokulima ezifolisha under oceans economy, hydroponics and aquaponics.
Aquaculture, which is all three different things.
Okay.
And basically you are farm fishing, which is called aquaculture. Uthatha fish usifake kwi-pond, and then you grow them.
Yeah.
Basically, from growing them, but you just cannot grow a fish in any type of way. It has to be a certain kind of a fish.
Okay.
Depending on those 4 types that I mentioned last week, and after that you depend on pH balance that you have to check on a daily basis.
Sure.
And you feed them timely.
Okay.
Awukwazi ukhulisa fish ogqiba ungabikho available endlini. You have to have a timer, feed on a timer.
Okay.
So coming back to hydroponics, hydroponics is actually you planting inside indoors using amanzi only, and they grow 2 times faster than using the soil. So that is where we were.
Cabbage khule phe emanzini.
Yes.
Okay.
But there are certain things that you cannot plant, as I said, like potatoes, that needs the soil actually straight.
Okay.
So that there are certain things you can plant, there are certain things you cannot plant.
Okay. Uyiphosiwe ke into besithetha ngayo last Thursday wakhangela ke apha ku-Facebook page wethu okanye kwi-YouTube channel ba besizithina namhlanje ezi zimbini.
Today we actually on focusing on aquaponics,
Okay.
which includes fish, chickens, and iztyalo.
Chicken.
Yes.
Ndibona mnamanzi.
Actually, they all go together. Yeah, the other one fits the other one fits the other. And then we'll also be focusing on marketing of these things, because I feel like we cannot just talk about these things and then you don't know after you've grown them, or what you do with them. So aquaponics is basically different. It's done by different people in different kinds of way. But as an individual,
Okay.
a specific type of chickens, whereby we broilers, which are known for food, for serving.
Dad.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So broilers zihlala phezulu kwi-cage. Whatever they do, it comes down. Even i-dust yazo, yonke la nto eziyenzayo phaa endlini yazo, it goes down.
So zihlala une-net.
No, I have a house actually for the chickens. I built a house for the chickens that sits on top of the pond. And then iya connector yonke into that the chickens does, the food that they don't eat, the compost that they create, it goes straight down to the fish.
Kule pond yakho.
Yes, the pond, yeah. And then the
so intyuri ibheke emanzini.
Okay. And then it feeds the fish.
The fish is intyuri.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the fish, whatever they make, it becomes a fertilizer that feeds the water, and then the water gets fertilized, and then it grows the plant.
So lamanzi ndizama uba nomfanekiso ngqondweni isuka apha kwezi fish kwezi nkukhu zakho zizakwenza sikhuphe ke lo mgquba wazo uwela apha kule pond ngaphansi, ipond yona ifish zenze yazo zikhuphele ezityalweni.
Yes.
Ekulimeni. So amanzi anendawo aphuma kuyo.
Ayaphuma through the pipes and then they come back in again. Remember, it's a piping system. So yeah, it goes out and comes in again.
So you don't gamala londo?
It's aquaponics.
Yay. Niyazenza izinto.
So basically you are growing 3 things at the same time.
Ungumfama
when there's that, you are having chickens
that
are busy growing up there, which is why you're thinking KFC. And then you have your fish that at the end of the day, you are farm fishing as well, which you are back at aquaculture, but in a different manner.
Okay.
And then you are growing your plant, which you are back at hydroponics.
So ziyanxibelelana.
Yes, zichatile, umtshato.
Umuntu uqala ngaphi yonke ngoku lento?
As I said before, proper research is important. And after research, you do need to see agriculture, because everything you do revolves around agriculture, especially when it comes to aquaponics.
Kaloku sizazi ezinto thina ziyakhumsha ngoku.
Yes, you do need to
sazi izilwanyana zasekhaya, sazi isitiya. And iphelele ke ngoku apho.
You do need training at some point, especially when you've not done physics and biology.
Okay.
So when you have not done these things at school and you've never been told by pH balance, how do you check it, how much of a chemical you need to use on water, you actually need to see a person who is more qualified to work agriculture. You don't pay anything.
Okay.
You don't pay for the trainings. They provide you free for the trainings. So they train you and they guide you at the same time. But this is how you do things. Also, Department of Fisheries. Agriculture that knows about aquaponics, which is unlikely. Or Department of Fisheries, they can come and help you.
Okay. Imarket iphike ngondizikhulisile izifishi because kaloku engathi yahlola mos ifishi ephilayo ifake kwasendlini kubantu bamnyama. Engathi ufake irith ubiza ukufa funeka mayiphile phaphandle so ezinto uzikhupha kuzo ngoku as Buddhist. Well, iphike ngoku imarket
is everywhere. It depends where as an individual, where do you want to take all these things? It depends where you want to take your food as well. Remember, as plant zakho zikhula 2 times faster than umuntu plante emhlabeni. So you
said kanene la plant yakho kuphela kuyo uthatha isithole se lettuce.
Yes.
You wrap it nge coconut
foil.
So coconut le lanti ngathi buboya lanti ngathi ubona lanti phuma emboneni yes uthatha yona ke le coconut you wrap.
Yes, you wrap it and then uyifake emanzini ku container yayo. So it stays on water. It's always on
ayidibana langa ayidibani nantoni, but as long as the pH balance yakho is right.
No, ilanga liba khona. Remember I said temperature is controlled.
Okay.
There must be a sun, there must be umoya.
A condition till.
Yes. So as it depends on where you are, because abanye abantu when they do these things they work in a factory. Abanye they do them in their garages. It depends how big and how small you start.
Okay.
But there must always be a sun that is coming in.
Okay. Undisaphi ndithini ke ngondiyenze onke lamatiletile because ekupheleni kosuku ufuneka de abantwana bam batye.
As I said, it depends where do you want to take these things. If you want to export, then that means uzawunyazeleka kuye kwaSARS uyocela export license or abanye bathi export code, and then you can export them, but you need to research ke ngoku. When you're about to export them, there's a certain app that you need to download called ITC, and then that's where you can check put in hydroponics or aquaponics, where do izakuxelela uba ihamba phi kakhulu, which country, and then you can get in touch. It gives you even the emails of the people that are buying.
Okay, nice.
So you take it to that email abantu, show them pictures and everything. They buy from you. Fruit and veg actually does take fishes because kukho abantu abatya seafood. So fruit and veg, you've got also oceans basket. They also can and are able to take your fish. Even lettuce zakho, I'm supplying uWimpy. Vincent and Mdanzane Ka6 with lettuce, and it's very nice because he takes what I grow on constantly. So
and ke ukhulisa emanzini. So you're saying if icabbage beza khule 3 months emhlabeni buzilimele egarden elasemanzini likhula kanganani?
Within 2.5 weeks it starts showing, and then it develops from there. It depends how big you want it. Remember, my cabbage hasn't kukho Optima, which they grow and become very, very big. And then kuko Atmos, which is they become smaller nyana.
Cabbage.
So my cabbage is in it.
Sure.
So you need to know what you're planting and which one.
How kweza lettuce wena uplanta ulput it?
I've got
Was there about 12, right?
there are about 13 actually.
13. Types of lettuce.
Yes.
Okay.
Mostly now I go on red lettuce.
Okay.
Focus on that because up in East London, you market here, bambalo bandabenze red lettuce.
Okay.
So I'm focusing on that. That's why I'm providing Wimpy, and I want to get in on the spaces Pick and Pay.
Okay.
So to get in on Pick and Pay, I had to check about which lettuce dominates, and I found out that it's the green lettuce leaves, and the one ninageniti lay round.
Eh, well, you're round das. Khona le ufika xa isiya ifika inalamanzi apha ezantsi uma isenengcambu yakuthi lettuce qha eyoba itheni na asiyazi so ikhula kangakanani yona.
It takes roughly 2.5 weeks, and then they accept it because they don't want it to be very, very big. So they accept it in 2.5 weeks.
Uphinde utyale enye. So soziphelelwe imali wena.
Basically, yes, but but it takes a lot to maintain these things. You cannot just get in and not have capital.
Yeah.
You need to be ready capital-wise. It takes a lot.
Yeah.
And it's
but xa sezibuya returns because in this instance sifuna ugxotha ikati masigxothe kakuhle.
Yabona when you start exporting, that is when you receive good money because it's a different currency. And once you deal with a different currency, you know very well ba notamkhulu SARS ke uzawuhlala kuwe emagxeni. So funeka ube ready for utamkhulu SARS, phinde ube ready for into ba you're getting enough money. It's very nice, but you must always have capacity. Awukwazi uthi une frame A1 sithi frames ke une frame A1 that builds around about 250 lettuces ufuna export. That you cannot do.
It's
very small. It only fits fruit and veg or Wimpy or Pick and Pay. You cannot start like that. Even when they start complaining because you need to have a visor and be able to maintain the customers.
Yes.
So once you get a big capacity, 2,000, 3,000, that is when you start knowing you're doing great and you can maintain whoever you're servicing.
Yeah. Okay, kokugqibela kubantu abafuna ungena ku-farming but abayazi ba mabathini ungathini kumntu ukhuthaza umuntu othi bawululima.
Ndifuna silime bethuna masilime because ukulima ukubuyela embo is very important. Akunyanzelekanga ube sithi uleqo aquaponics no hydroponics and all those things. Qala emhlabeni asibasa sichila ukuqala kwethu kule nyanga. Qala emhlabeni wenza umgquba wakho, wenza izinto zakho. They all come free izinto. You just need to be creative. Silima ukulima kuyanceda kuyayigxotha nyani ikati eziko. Because the more lima, the more you don't buy a lot of things.
Okay.
You're only focusing on ukuthenga amaqamba. So nenyama. And nokufuya kubalekile inkukhu because kaloku uyaminus nalapha inyama usoloko unayo available. So zizinto that we need to focus on and we need to go back to roots zethu. Roots zethu is important.
Yeah. All right. Next Thursday,
Next Thursday, we're going back on livestock and the disadvantages and advantages of livestock. And we need to focus on namayeza setshenziswayo for livestock. You cannot just have livestock and say, and then you don't know what to do next. So we're focusing on those things. Ngokudipha ngomtshini ufaka emqolo ubeleke ube ngathi yankcenkceshela udipha inkomo yakho ngokwakho
akubhekwe ediphini ngoku ziyongena pha amakhalane awe
akwadipha emuntu asinayidipha emuntu udipha ngokwakho pha kulanda uhlala kuyo.
Okay, it's 10:09. Masibulele ke olwethu ngexesha lakho. Next week sithi nayo sawuhamba nayo yonke le samane sixobula ngoba kufuneka side ibe abantu bazawuthi nansi next year sawuhlala abantu bathi nansi igadi sizoqala sihambe siyoyijonga sizama ukwenza intsebenziswano enjalo siqiniseke ba abantu bayalima noba kuthena ngoku sisenza nje trying to lay foundation uthi chayita mgqibelo. Good morning Lhoza and sis olwethu mgqibelo kudala. It's good to see you. Again, love you guys. Thank you for the fruitful information. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. We are learning kakhulu siyavuya xa kwabantu noba mnye othi ndichole nto uyasivuyisa thina loo nto leyo. Enkosi olwethu.
Ndinomsebenzi Lhoza. Edangeni village we need abantu abane-diplomas. Agriculture. Sicela baye next to i-police station.
Okay.
afika afune ward councillor adrop CV yakhe. We are looking
umuntu one qualification
yes
agriculture.
as long as any diploma or a certificate or degree sicela baye
Agriculture.
yes
Okay.
or they can contact uolwethu on this number
Ngijonga nje inamba yakho
083 no not him.
Oh hey ndiqoma ndizofaka le yakho ngoku.
No, they can contact Olwethu at 083
Mhm.
54
Mhm.
79
Mhm.
682.
682.
Yes.
Okay.
Olwethu will be able to guide them as long as only agriculture degree, diploma, certificate. There's work coming up
For abantu abaseDangen village only.
No, wonke umuntu lapha eEast
Okay,
London can
okay.
go and apply, but your post is at Dangen village. It's to grow
Okay.
the community
All right.
and the people that need a job.
Thank you so much. Ikhona pha ku screen sakhe umuntu uyayibona wena umuntu phulaphuleke via iradio ku 0835479682 bangabonayo into izifundo kwezolimo. Olwethu masikhuphe nawe ke ngokulo so dibana nawe next week. Yvonne Chaka Chaka said Motherland. Good morning.